right? What is the purpose of a body of government if government can't respond to the interests of people? What is the purpose? And so, though I am disappointed that here we are again for the fourth time that this ordinance was brought to this body before I was elected. They've been working on this for 4 years. But I am disappointed that the fear-mongering, and when it comes to bringing justice, everybody becomes an expert. But no one wants to listen to the families that are affected by poor policy. I am encouraging my colleagues who voted for this several months ago to adhere to the spirit and the direction of where we're going as a county. If not now, when? Who else can it be besides us? I know there's other matters of business today, and I appreciate you all indulging me. And I promise you that the sensitive side of me that I give from my father, I don't apologize for that. And I'll just say this last thing. I want to make sure that this sets us up for more progressive, dynamic ordinances. We have other work to do. We have other big ideas that we want to move. Let's not allow ourselves to get into the weeds of how to regulate justice. Let's just do it. And here's the part that's actually troubling. The landlords and the realtors, you can still tell people no. After all this is said and done, for the last several months, if you want to deny housing to individuals that have an X, you can still tell them no. We haven't even done anything radical yet. We're asking for you to give someone a shot at dignity. I would not allow or accept anybody else to come into these chambers to demean our people, to degrade our people, and to somehow suggest that by giving someone an opportunity to live and exist without having to beg, borrow, that somehow that's a threat to our existence and our public safety. Keep that racism out of here.
Commissioner Anaya.
Thank you, Chairman. I'm not part of this committee, but I wanted to just chime in here. Because how dare a government entity have the say in how we criminalize people and how we keep them in jail? How dare a system continue to choose and pick who is in the jail system, but not necessarily how we rehabilitate? We talk a lot about equity here at the county, and we continue to talk a little bit about how we're working and pushing for equity. Yet things like this are no-brainers. And I know most of my colleagues that will be voting on this committee will be voting for the amendment. But I echo the sentiments of Commissioner Johnson. This is the fourth time. This is the fourth time that just a little bit of our own due diligence to make sure that we allow somebody to have housing. I mentioned this quite some bit when I was running. I was a homeless student. Tomorrow we're going to be celebrating, domestic violence, and because of domestic violence, or not celebrating, acknowledging the awareness month, but because of domestic violence, me and my